Most people memorize vocabulary and forget it the next day. But don't worry, this time you will not. Welcome to Vectored Vocab, where your English gets upgraded. Today, you will learn 10 advanced English words through one cinematic story. And this time, you will actually remember them. So let's get started. When Aryan first arrived in Mumbai, everything felt overwhelming. The city was loud, competitive, and unfamiliar. But despite all the chaos around him, he stayed surprisingly nonchalant, meaning calm and unconcerned. His roommate Kabir was the complete opposite. Kabir was extremely gregarious, meaning social and outgoing. Within just a few days, he had already made dozens of friends across the campus. Aryan, meanwhile, stayed quiet. During the group discussions, he barely spoke. Most students misunderstood him, but the truth was that he was simply reticent, meaning reserved and not very talkative. One afternoon, their professor announced a national business competition. The winners would receive startup funding and internship opportunities. Kabir looked excited immediately, but Aryan felt nervous. The challenge seemed daunting, meaning intimidating and difficult. Students from the best colleges in the country were participating. Most of them sounded more confident, more experienced, and far better at English. Still, Kabir refused to give up. His motivation was insatiable, meaning impossible to satisfy. Every night, he pushed Aryan to practice presentations, improve business ideas, and work harder. Weeks slowly passed, and Aryan began changing. His communication became more eloquent, meaning fluent and persuasive while speaking. His business strategies also became more astute, meaning smart and highly observant. Even professors started noticing him. But not everyone appreciated his growth. One student named Rohan became increasingly belligerent, meaning aggressive and hostile. He constantly interrupted Aryan during discussions and mocked his accent publicly. Kabir became furious and wanted revenge, but Aryan stopped him. Instead of reacting angrily, he stayed magnanimous, meaning generous and forgiving even after being insulted. Finally, competition day arrived. The auditorium was packed. Bright lights, strict judges, and hundreds of students. As Aryan stood backstage waiting for his turn, he suddenly felt perplexed, meaning extremely confused and mentally lost. For a moment, his mind went completely blank, but then he remembered every late night, every rejection, and every sacrifice. He took a deep breath, walked onto the stage, and started speaking. 10 minutes later, the entire auditorium stood up and applauded. Not because his English was perfect, but because his courage was real. And that's the secret to learning vocabulary. Don't memorize words randomly, attach them to emotions, stories, and experiences. That's how you truly remember them. We will meet again in next video. Till then, keep revising and keep using these words. Stay tuned with Vectored Vocab where your English gets upgraded.